Hello everyone and welcome to my CSU channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Todd Chrisley attacked over daughter Chloe being biracial. Former Chrisley Knows Best star Todd Chrisley is speaking out over being attacked due to his daughter being biracial. He detailed his past with other ethnicities and how it was never a problem. Yet, that all changed when Chloe came along, and it has been anything but easy. Keep reading for more details. Todd Chrisley attacked over daughter Chloe being biracial. For many years, Todd Chrisley was a father to his own children. Then, his son, Kyle Chrisley, had a daughter, Chloe, but he and his partner were unfit. Therefore, Todd and his wife, Julie Chrisley, stepped up and adopted Chloe, going from grandparents to new parents all over again. They did not think twice, as she was so precious and special to the family. When the couple headed to prison, their older daughter, Savannah Chrisley, took custody of Chloe. The biggest problem was when Savannah was referred to as Chloe's aunt, and her parents as her grandparents. That always hurt Chloe to the core, but she is extremely resilient and feels even better now that Todd and Julie have been released. Todd is speaking out anywhere he can and just appeared on Kandi Burruss' podcast. It was there that he shared that he never had a problem with his son, Kyle, dating black women. However, some of the ladies were questionable, and he wished Kyle would want better for himself. Then, Kyle had Chloe, and Todd was lambasted for her being biracial. That was when he saw how the community shamed him, mainly because they saw a biracial child being raised in a white environment. The fear was that she would not be connected to her background, and Savannah was attacked for this as well. She filmed herself and Chloe at Target getting hair supplies, and followers noted that they were in the wrong place. Todd Chrisley never felt there was an issue until he became her parent, and that was when the backlash began. He now recognizes that Chloe may need more than he can give her. Fixing the problem. Todd Chrisley shared that he has gotten Chloe a black nanny and therapist as a way for her to not lose her identity. This is his way of trying all he can to give back to the little girl who loves him so much. So, after hearing what Todd went through, were fans empathetic, or did they not care? Some were shocked as they thought Julie and Todd Chrisley had adopted Chloe. They had no clue she was his son's daughter, but she has found the best home for her, and Todd will fight for her all the way. Todd Chrisley, once known as the witty, sharp-tongued patriarch of Chrisley Knows Best, has been no stranger to controversy over the years. From financial scandals to public spats, the Chrisley family has lived much of their drama under a microscope. But in recent years, a different type of attack has emerged, one that cuts deeper than money or fame. This time, it's about his granddaughter-turned-daughter, Chloe, and the cruel criticism Todd faces for raising a biracial child in a very public spotlight. For those who followed the USA Network series, Chloe became an instant fan favorite. Her infectious smile, boundless energy, and sassy personality often stole the show from her grandparents and parents alike. However, as her presence grew in the media, so did the harsh and unnecessary comments about her identity. Sadly, the Chrisleys quickly discovered that love and family unity wouldn't shield Chloe from the ugliness of racism in America. Chloe's place in the Chrisley family. Chloe was born in 2012 to Kyle Chrisley, Todd's son, and Angela Johnson. Due to Kyle's personal struggles, custody of Chloe shifted, and Todd and his wife Julie stepped in to raise her as their own. Over time, Chloe became not just their granddaughter, but their daughter in every meaningful sense. Todd has been fiercely protective of her, often reminding the world that Chloe is family, and that he would stand by her no matter the cost. Still, that didn't stop the public from making cruel remarks about Chloe's biracial heritage. Online trolls and critics accused Todd of using Chloe as a prop to improve his family's image, while others went so far as to question why the Chrisleys were raising a child who didn't look like them. These types of comments, Todd admitted, cut him to the core. Todd's fierce defense of Chloe. Todd has never been one to back down from a fight, and when it comes to Chloe, he is even more unrelenting. In multiple interviews and social media posts, he has clapped back at racist comments, calling out the hypocrisy of people who claim to be fans of his family. His most memorable responses came during a podcast episode when he addressed the hate head-on. "I will go to my grave loving that child more than I love my own life," he said. "For anyone to question her place in our family or suggest she is anything less than a Chrisley is disgusting. Chloe is ours, period." That statement resonated with fans who praised Todd for standing up against the hate, but it also revealed the heartbreaking reality that Chloe is growing up in a world where her identity is questioned. The reality of raising a biracial child in the South. Much of Todd's struggle with defending Chloe stems from raising her in the Deep South, where conversations about race remain charged. Todd has admitted that parenting Chloe opened his eyes in ways he never expected. "I've learned that my white privilege allowed me to walk through life blind to a lot of things," he confessed in an interview. "With Chloe, I see the world differently now. I see how people treat her in ways they would never treat my other kids." He shared stories of Chloe facing subtle discrimination at school or in public, moments when strangers would ask, "Who does she belong to?" as if her place by his side needed justification. These experiences have forced Todd to reckon with racism, not just as a societal issue, but as a personal fight. Fans rallied to support Chloe. While Todd and Chloe have faced relentless criticism, the outpouring of support from fans has been equally strong. Many have written messages of encouragement on social media, praising Todd and Julie for giving Chloe stability, love, and a safe home. Some biracial families have reached out to share their own experiences, creating a sense of solidarity. One fan wrote, "Chloe is the heart of the Chrisley family. Don't ever let the haters steal her light. She's a blessing, and Todd, you're showing the world what love truly looks like." Others praised Todd for using his platform to highlight issues of racism, applauding his candidness about how Chloe changed his perspective on privilege and acceptance. Savannah Chrisley's role as protector. Chloe's bond with her aunt-turned-sister Savannah Chrisley has also been a huge source of comfort. Savannah often shares pictures and videos of Chloe, calling her "my baby" and fiercely defending her against online hate. When Todd and Julie went to prison, Savannah took custody of Chloe and her younger brother, Grayson, stepping into the role of caretaker with Grace. Savannah has opened up about how protective she feels of Chloe, revealing that she constantly worries about how the world will treat her little sister. "It breaks my heart that people look at Chloe and see her skin color before they see her heart," Savannah admitted. "But I'll always make sure she knows she's perfect exactly the way she is." Turning pain into purpose. Rather than simply brushing off the attacks, Todd and Savannah have both talked about turning this painful reality into something meaningful. They've discussed advocating for greater awareness of racism, supporting organizations that help children of mixed race, and using their platform to educate others. Todd has said that Chloe has given him a sense of purpose far beyond reality TV fame. "Chloe taught me what unconditional love truly is," he said. "She's opened my eyes, she's softened my heart, and she's made me a better man." Why the attacks hurt so much? Part of what makes the attacks on Chloe so cruel is that they target an innocent child who never asked for fame. While the Chrisley adults may have chosen the spotlight, Chloe was thrust into it. To see her face criticism for something as fundamental as her skin color has been one of the hardest challenges for the family. Todd has been vocal about the long-term damage such hate could cause, stressing the importance of building Chloe's self-esteem and making sure she knows her worth. "I don't ever want her to doubt for a second that she's loved," he said. Looking ahead, despite the criticism and the family's ongoing struggles with Todd and Julie's imprisonment, Chloe continues to thrive. She's growing up surrounded by siblings who adore her, a grandfather who would fight the world for her, and an aunt who has proven she'll step up no matter the cost.